Welcome to Montana. This is a place so vast, so wild, it feels like stepping back in time. They call it the last best place, and well, when you stand here, you understand why. Imagine a landscape sculpted not by human hands but by the raw power of nature itself. Massive glaciers carved deep valleys millions of years ago, leaving behind towering mountains with jagged peaks. Mighty rivers, like the Yellowstone and the Missouri, continue to shape the land, their waters flowing through forests and across wide-open plains. The wind whispers stories across endless prairies, a constant reminder of the untamed spirit that defines this incredible state. Here in Montana, two distinct worlds collide in the most spectacular fashion. To the west, the colossal Rocky Mountains rise up to pierce the sky, their slopes covered in dense forests of pine and fir. To the east, the mountains give way to the Great Plains, a sea of grass that stretches as far as the eye can see. This meeting point creates a unique and vibrant ecosystem, a place where different habitats merge. It is a land of dramatic contrasts, where you can watch a storm build over the peaks from the tranquility of a sun-drenched prairie. This is where the true heart of the American West still beats strong and free. This untamed landscape is home to an incredible cast of wildlife, creatures that have roamed these lands for centuries. Mighty herds of American bison, symbols of the wild frontier, graze peacefully on the grasslands. Majestic elk bugle in the autumn air, their calls echoing through the valleys. The elusive gray wolf, a master of its domain, travels in tight-knit packs through the deep woods, a vital part of the natural balance. And then there is the formidable grizzly bear, a powerful and awe-inspiring animal that commands respect. Seeing these animals in their natural habitat is a profound experience, a connection to a wilder, more ancient world. In a world that is constantly changing and moving faster, Montana holds on to the natural rhythm of the past. The seasons dictate the pace of life here, from the deep snows of winter to the vibrant wildflower blooms of summer. The silence is different here. It is not an absence of sound, but a symphony of nature. You can hear the rustle of leaves, the cry of a hawk, and the gentle flow of a river. It is a place that invites you to slow down, to listen, and to reconnect with the earth. This is more than just a state, it is a sanctuary, a living testament to the enduring power and beauty of the wild. Now, let's journey to a place of unparalleled beauty, Glacier National Park. Known as the crown of the continent, this park is a masterpiece of glacial artistry. Its landscape is defined by dramatic U-shaped valleys, razor-sharp ridges called arêtes, and pristine, jewel-toned lakes. The park's famous Going to the Sun Road is an engineering marvel, winding its way through the heart of the mountains and offering some of the most breathtaking views in North America. As you travel this road, you're surrounded by towering peaks, cascading waterfalls, and hanging valleys that showcase the sheer force of the ancient ice that carved this land. The park is a haven for biodiversity, a place where a rich tapestry of plants and animals thrives. The lower valleys are blanketed in lush forests of western red cedar and hemlock, creating a cool, damp environment that feels almost like a rainforest. As you climb higher, the forests give way to subalpine meadows bursting with colorful wildflowers. Keep your eyes peeled, because you might spot a mountain goat navigating a steep cliff with impossible grace, or a bighorn sheep grazing calmly on a rocky ledge. Grizzly bears and black bears also call this park home, often seen foraging for berries in the late summer. The geology of Glacier National Park tells a fascinating story that is billions of years old. The colorful rock layers you see in the mountains are part of the Belt Supergroup, ancient sedimentary rocks that formed in a shallow sea over 1 billion years ago. A massive geological event, the Lewis Overthrust, pushed these older rocks up and over much younger rocks, creating the unique layer cake appearance of the mountains. This ancient history is visible everywhere you look, from the patterns in the cliffs to the colorful pebbles that line the shores of the park's many lakes. It is a living geology lesson on a grand scale. Exploring the park's extensive network of trails is the best way to immerse yourself in its wild beauty. With over 700 miles of hiking paths, there is an adventure for everyone, from gentle lakeside strolls to challenging multi-day treks into the backcountry. You can hike to a hidden waterfall, find solitude by a remote alpine lake, or climb to a windy pass for a panoramic view that will leave you speechless. Every trail offers a new perspective, a different chance to connect with the raw, untamed wilderness that makes Glacier National Park a truly unforgettable destination for any nature lover. At the summit of the Going to the Sun Road lies Logan Pass, the highest point on the drive and a place of extraordinary beauty. Sitting at an elevation of 6,646 feet, the pass is often buried under deep snow for most of the year, sometimes not opening until late June or even July. When the snow finally melts, it reveals a spectacular alpine wonderland. The meadows around Logan Pass explode into a riot of color, covered in a dense carpet of wildflowers like glacier lilies, bear grass, and Indian paintbrush. This vibrant display is a celebration of the short but intense summer season at this high altitude. From Logan Pass, you can access trails that lead to some of the park's most iconic features, including the Hidden Lake Overlook. This relatively easy hike offers one of the most famous views in the entire park, looking down upon the pristine Hidden Lake with the imposing Bear Hat Mountain standing guard behind it. It is also a fantastic place for wildlife watching. Mountain goats and bighorn sheep are frequent visitors to the area, often seen grazing nonchalantly just feet from the boardwalks. It is a stunning reminder of how wildlife and people can coexist when we show respect for their home. Nearby, the story of Grinnell Glacier unfolds. This famous glacier, named after the conservationist George Bird Grinnell, has become a powerful symbol of our changing climate. Once a massive river of ice, it has retreated dramatically over the past century. Hiking to see it is a pilgrimage for many visitors, a chance to witness both its immense beauty and its fragility. The trail takes you past turquoise-colored meltwater lakes filled with icebergs, offering a direct and moving connection to the forces that are reshaping our planet. Seeing Grinnell Glacier in person is a poignant experience that highlights the urgent need for conservation. Another gem of the park is the magnificent Lake McDonald, the largest lake in Glacier. Its waters are incredibly clear, allowing you to see the colorful, glacier-polished rocks that cover its bed. The lake was carved by a massive glacier that once filled the entire valley. Today, it is a center for recreation, where visitors can kayak, canoe, or simply sit by the shore and admire the reflection of the surrounding mountains on its calm surface. The historic Lake McDonald Lodge, with its rustic charm, stands on the lake's eastern shore, offering a glimpse into the park's early days as a tourist destination and completing the picture of this perfect glacial valley. While most people associate Yellowstone with Wyoming, a significant and vital part of the park extends into Montana. This area, known as the Northern Range, is a vast open landscape of rolling hills and wide river valleys, offering a different kind of Yellowstone experience. It is lower in elevation and generally receives less snow, making it a crucial year-round habitat for thousands of animals. The Lamar Valley, often called the American Serengeti, is the heart of this region. Here you can witness massive herds of bison and elk grazing across the sprawling grasslands, a truly breathtaking sight. This part of Yellowstone is also a hotspot for predators, making it one of the best places in the world to see wolves. Since their reintroduction in the 1990s, the wolf packs of the Lamar Valley have become a legendary success story in conservation. Patient observers with binoculars or spotting scopes can often catch a glimpse of these elusive animals moving across the landscape. The presence of wolves has had a profound impact on the entire ecosystem, creating a healthier and more balanced environment. Grizzly bears, coyotes, and pronghorn antelope also roam these valleys, adding to the incredible wildlife spectacle. Beyond the abundant wildlife, the Montana section of Yellowstone also features fascinating geothermal activity. The Mammoth Hot Springs area, located near the park's north entrance in Montana, is a stunning and otherworldly sight. Here, hot water bubbles up from underground and deposits minerals, creating intricate travertine terraces that look like a frozen waterfall. The colors of the terraces, created by different types of heat-loving bacteria, range from brilliant white to shades of orange, yellow, and brown. Walking along the boardwalks at Mammoth is like stepping onto another planet, a vivid display of the powerful geological forces at work beneath the surface. What makes Yellowstone's Montana Gateway so special is the sense of open space and solitude it provides. While other parts of the park can be crowded, the Northern Range offers a chance to escape and find your own quiet corner of wilderness. The valleys are vast, the sky is immense, and the feeling of being in a truly wild place is palpable. Whether you are watching a herd of bison from a distance or listening to the howl of a wolf at dusk, this region connects you to the raw, untamed spirit of Yellowstone in a way that is both powerful and deeply personal. It is an essential piece of the Yellowstone puzzle. Let's venture east to the dramatic and remote beauty of Bighorn Canyon. Straddling the border of Montana and Wyoming, this incredible natural wonder was carved by the Bighorn River over millions of years. The canyon walls rise over 1,000 feet straight up from the water, creating a stunning and awe-inspiring landscape. The sheer scale of the cliffs is hard to comprehend until you are floating on the lake below, feeling dwarfed by the towering rock formations. This is a place of profound silence and solitude, far from the bustling crowds of the more famous national parks. The canyon is home to a unique ecosystem adapted to the dry, rugged environment. Wild horses, descendants of those brought by Spanish explorers, roam the high country, their silhouettes often seen against the skyline. Bighorn sheep, for which the canyon is named, navigate the steep cliffs with astonishing agility. The area is also rich in human history, with evidence of Native American life dating back thousands of years. Exploring Bighorn Canyon, whether by boat on the lake or by car along the overlooks, is like discovering a hidden world, a place where nature's grandeur is on full and quiet display. Further west, we find a landscape shaped by a sudden and violent event. In 1959, a massive earthquake, one of the strongest in North American history, struck the Hebgen Lake area. The quake caused an entire mountainside to collapse, creating a massive landslide that dammed the Madison River in an instant. This natural dam formed what is now known as Quake Lake. Today, the ghostly tops of dead trees still rise from the lake's surface, a stark and eerie reminder of the disaster. The area serves as a powerful outdoor laboratory, showing how nature responds and recovers from catastrophic change. Just next to Quake Lake is Hebgen Lake, a large man-made reservoir that was also dramatically affected by the earthquake. The quake caused the lake bed to drop and tilt, creating huge waves called seeches that crashed over the dam. Today, Hebgen Lake is a popular spot for fishing and boating, known for its excellent trout populations. Together, Hebgen and Quake Lakes tell a compelling story of the dynamic and sometimes violent geology of the region. They are places where you can witness the immense power of the earth and see the resilience of nature firsthand. Montana is threaded with wild and scenic rivers, and few are as magnificent as the Flathead River. The river has three main forks, the north, middle, and south, that flow out of the mountains of the Bob Marshall Wilderness and Glacier National Park. These forks are among the wildest rivers in the country, protected from dams and development. Their waters run cold and clear, teeming with native West Slope cutthroat trout. For adventurers, the Flathead River system is a paradise, offering world-class whitewater rafting, kayaking, and fly fishing in a truly pristine setting. Floating down one of the forks of the Flathead is an immersion into untamed wilderness. The river takes you through deep canyons, dense forests, and open gravel bars, where you might spot a grizzly bear coming down for a drink. The sound of the rushing water is the only thing that breaks the silence. This is a place that demands your full attention, a place where you feel connected to the powerful, life-giving force of the river. It embodies the free-flowing spirit of Montana, a state where many of its natural arteries remain wild and untamed, just as they have for millennia. In a world that often feels noisy, crowded, and disconnected, Montana offers a powerful antidote. It is a land of wide-open spaces and profound silence, where you can still see the stars without the glare of city lights. It is a place where the rhythms of nature, not the demands of society, set the pace. This authenticity is Montana's greatest treasure. It is a reminder of what the world looks like when we allow it to remain wild, a living museum of the American West as it once was. This is not a landscape that has been tamed, it is a landscape that has been respected. So, I invite you to come and discover this untamed land for yourself. Come to listen to the silence of the prairies, and the roar of a glacial river. Come to witness the power of a grizzly bear and the grace of a mountain goat. But more importantly, come with a spirit of respect and a desire to protect it. Montana is one of the last strongholds of true American wilderness. It is a legacy we must cherish and preserve for future generations, a wild heart that must be allowed to beat strong and free for centuries to come. The wild is calling.